Warning, this video is for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Hiya! It's me, Salazy McNasty! And welcome to a special, very long Miskatonic video. Now I decided to do this again, but make it like not split it up. But I might have to split it up because I don't know how long it will record. But I'm gonna try to do the whole thing in one video. But if I have to separate it, then it's gonna be another part. But it's gonna be like after. If you're watching this, the second part's already there. It's already there, so you don't need to wait for like next week for me to play it. Now, I didn't notice this before, but in the background there's a poster of what I believe is Charlotte, and she's holding a stack of plates, which looks like it's filled with boobs. Boobs, 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 boobs. Alright, new game. Also, there's other stuff in the other videos that didn't get recorded, so we're gonna so you get to see it if you didn't see the other videos. Also, I like to thank Rapscalion for making this game. I hope they continue with this because the artwork is really awesome. It's very funny. Anyways, Mary Peanut Butter says, "Bonjour, we childrens. My name is Marie Peanut Butter, head of the occult science of the Miskatonic University. Ours is the most prestigious institution of dark magic, the occult, and all the strange schools that live in your, peripheral vision. I am here today to tell you a story about a little girl that ruined everything. But ruining everything gives you the opportunities to make everything better. Wee. What's that? Oh, you asked why I have a giant hand sticking out of my head. At first I thought that was like a wizard's cap. Then she said that there's a hand. I was like, oh, that is the hand. Well, that's because I am French. I didn't know she was French until she said we. It is a thing we have, so no funny business. You learn about these strange things people are with throughout the story. Afflicted. That's so it's called afflicted. I'm saying I can't say the word I was thinking about. And did you know that no in French is called doo-doo? Or no, it's poo. Oui is yes, poo is no. After this, you'll think my head is cute and adorable, as you should. But first, let me describe to you the state of the world prior to the witch girl that ruined everything. Do not fret, you probably know this already. I do know. So, you are aware of the giant aliens that we call gods and the occultists that worship them? No? Then let me tell you. Some worship Cthulhu, the giant man-octopus dragon thing. His cults teach eternal patience, waiting for Cthulhu to come back to them so he can destroy the world. Rude! Some worship Yog-Sothoth, the outer dimensional god of knowledge. These smarty brains try to build portals to let him come here, but that would destroy the world too. Not so smarty. I kind of want to look up Yog-Sothoth, because I never heard of him. Most humans, like our witch girl, worship Shub. I don't want to. Actually, I'm not gonna say it because it'll sound like a really bad word that I shouldn't say. So I'm gonna say Shub. Known as the All Mother. Even cultists for other gods will pray the Shub that at the end of their spells and rituals. Also want to see if that's thingy up. That is because Shub is the goddess of humanity. Her cults preach love and compassion among everyone. Very lovey, we. But like our witch girls, some can be blinded by their desire for harmony. There are some that would take advantage of the naive nation that all humans are loving and good. Not so lovely. Oh! Okay, so you know of gods now, right? So let's talk a small bit about the humans of the world. Some countries have been more affected than others by the strange happenings of the universe. For example, in Canada, Yetis. Thousands of them. But the Canadians are well prepared. Yeti invasions are considered a national pastime. Bring the family. We'll shoot some Yetis. This is what the French call an English person. Note the sharp teeth, purple blush, and big ugly face. A couple decades ago, it was discovered that a huge percentage of the English nobility were actually cannibals, breeding humans in underground caves like livestock. Everyone in England went crazy when it was found out, so now they're all cannibals too. I never even noticed that he has sharp teeth. I thought it was just like a regular smiling teeth. But if you get a good look at his teeth, they're sharp. Apparently, the Scottish just found it hilarious. This one is also my boyfriend, so no touching his ugly face, we. These little fellers are called Australians. When the Shoggoths left Antarctica, they came across a big island filled with lovely, delicious humans. But these humans didn't want to be devoured, and even when it have to solve the Shoggoth bellies, the humans would punch and kick and smash bottles inside them, making the Shoggoths very uncomfortable. So instead of trying to eat them, the Shoggoths formed the cute little symbiotic relations where the Australians granted them immortality in exchange for less punching, so the little Shanes and Sheilas can happily booze and barbecue away for all eternity. Same as Texas. This is called an American. Note the silly haircut and gigantic bum. Specifically, this is the American that our story revolves around. The little witch girl that ruined everything. She kinda looks a little confused, like, how can you tell she's a witch? Well, there are many clues. Example, that pasty skin of symptom of spending her days asleep and her nights dancing naked in the rain with her coven to conjure strange hexes. I want to join that coven. Also, the little black choker thing. It's the closest thing to a uniform they get. Also, she doesn't wash. Are you gonna make me look like a dumbass in this story? Cause it was only like 20% my fault. Our story begins with our smelly dumbass being briefed on the university's secret patrol after just being hired as a security guard for the occult science building. But on her first assignment, she discovered that all is not as seems at the prestigious school. Thanks. Nutsack. Now, Miss Lestrange, you understand that as a security agent, your off-site assignments are to be kept in the strictest confidence, even from other members of this faculty, and especially the students. You also understand that as a security agent, you will be in very real danger, both from physical harm and mental corruption. Now, if I change some of the voices, because I don't remember what they sound like. So, Sack, you understand that your body is subject to mutation at any point during the employment and residence in Arkham. Oh, not a question. Just rad. And finally, you understand that as a University of Occult Science, you are obliged to assist us with research reading your supposed magic eyes, and failure to comply will result in your immediate dismissal. Sure. Well then, Miss Lestrange. Welcome to the Miskatonic University. Awesome! You must be the new security guard, Charlotte, right? Yep, that's me. Great, I'm Johnny, head of the Eternal Security. I'll be giving you a tour of the building you'll be patrolling. Then I'll show you to your quarters. Ready to go? Sure. You'll be working here in the Occult Science building. You're a witch, right? Have you dabbled in any occult science? Well, I'm pretty good at the occult stuff, though mostly I use it for errands and favors for folks. Plus a few hexes, curse, blights, just to keep up with that witchy appearance. Blood into jam, bones into sponge cakes, cat into mush, Valius into tiny screaming vestigial face. Normal stuff. Well, we do things a little different around here. This way. Awesome. This is the Ethereum, where our students can perform experiments on the Necronomicon. The creature acts as a shield to the outside world, keeping any experiments sterile and quarantine any unexpected summonings. Hi! Hello! We didn't know we could do that. Did you try talking to him? You are going to provide some much needed common sense around here, Charlotte. This building also houses the Corporeum, a surgical theater where our students can perform, oh my god, vivisections and autopsies on otherworldly creatures. Speaking of which, this is Eddie, one of our monster hunters. Thanks to him, our Corporeum professors have been able to gather more information on living horrors than any other time in university history. The trick is to figure out where its face is at. We're not supposed to be eating them. And then comments, repeating, punching. Who's the new guy? This is Charlotte Lestrange, a witch from the Chestnut Coven. She'll be working security for this building. Hi! Looking after all rascals, eh? Well, just give me a clip around the back of the head, if you see me slacking off, and I'll get back to work. Big stuff. I have been known to whip some ass with my big muscles. There you go. Come round the chop shop. You want to see what me and the lads wrangled up the other day. You witches like nightmares, right? Sure. Well, the fun ones anyway. Like when your teeth fall out and you smooth them off with sandpaper to make a lovely necklace. Or when you're running down a corridor in slow motion, the bunch of hands coming out of the carpet and grabbing your ankles, and you finally stop to ask them what they want, and it turns out your shoelaces were untied and they were just super concerned for your safety. Or when you're at school and you stand up in class but you forgot your pants and you're embarrassed but everyone compliments your butt. Well, you're a bloody weird one, Charlotte. So you fit right in here. Don't let my sister catch wind of ya. She won't leave you alone. You're telling stories like that. She won't leave you alone. You telling stories like that. So Nutty Ann is his sister. Wait. Yeah. And here's curator of the Corporium, Miss Mary Peanut Butter. She used to be a void shaman from Paris before coming to work with us. Yeah, I think I might have mixed the accents. I think Marie should have the French accent and Johnny should have the American accent. But too late. As fun as satisfying the void is, my true passion lies in discovering how things work. At least when they're dead. Groovy. What's a wood shaman? You know those dark thoughts you have sometimes from seemingly no reason. The ones that tell you to jump when at the edge of a cliff, or rob the bank when cashing a paycheck, or dropkick a grandma through a stained glass church window at a funeral. Oh yeah, I get those all the time. Well, those are not your thoughts. That is a creepy look. Like her eyes are like all beauty, is like smiling. A few hundred years ago, the French aristocracy's way of life was so decadent, and whim-filled, their unbridled saucies only went and summoned a bloody-headed hedonism god. Damn thing lives under the Paris catacombs, communicates telepathically with people all over the world, urging them to give in their darkest whims. Whims, she said, whims. The French get the worst, of course, so these shamans take it upon themselves to do the darkest deeds, so the rest of France doesn't have to. Must be a right giggle. My last act as a shaman before coming here, I took my clothes off, covered myself in lemon cake and green food coloring, and terrorized a local village as a delicious swamp monster. I quite enjoyed that one. Oh wait, I quite enjoyed that one. Shall we press on with the door? Sure, bye guys. Not to be rude, but judging from the bandaged up arms and the sick eye scars and the tear lines in your hair, I'm getting the impression that security work here. You know? A little dangerous? Oh no, not for you, at least. The occult science building is probably the safest on campus. Because if something went wrong in this building, we'd all be too dead to notice. Don't listen to her. She's just a little jealous that the new girl gets the cushy gigs, while she's stuck in the math department. What happens in the math department? What doesn't happen in the math department? There's nothing so cold, so unforgiving, so dark as the mathematicians. Universe is a naught but an equation. They shriek behind the burnt hair and sludge-tainted cardigans. One that can be solved. One that can be solved. But how do you solve the equation of a dozen screaming children being ingested by a black, swirling chasms of teeth and clawing hands open at the far end of the classroom by one of the damnable equations? Damn you, young Henry. Carry that damn too. Awkward silence. So let's get on with that tour. Next up is the library. Awesome! Each building hosts a small library dedicated to researching and documenting the subject that the building's students are studying. Here in the Occult Science Building, we keep an original copy of the Necronomicon, as well as the translation copies for our foreign exchange students. That's a lot of knowledge. Ah, and here's our librarian. Charlotte, meet Miss Emily. Us, repeating. Meet Miss Emily Chatrine. Hello, Blue. Hi, I love your mask. I didn't know you guys had a Shoggoth here, and a tame one too. Oh, Emily, Emily isn't a Shoggoth. She just had a small accident with the Necronomicon a while ago. Ended up like this. But our occult scientists learn an awful lot about what happens with these tombs of black knowledge when you spill your soy no whipped cream caramel. Mojito, 2 shots hazelnut on them. Huh. Sure looks like a Shoggoth purple, gooey, moderately adorable with a hint of terrifying. Well, that's the Nemicon for you. It's funny spilling a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and a chocolate sauce just turns you into a puddle of loose bones and blood. Still, hasn't stopped Emily from performing her duties. Eh, Emily? Follow Joe. Shall we press on? Okay, nice to meet you, Emily. Charlotte, this is Lizzie of Dunwich, a Yog consultant. She taught us quite a lot about the other dimensions during her time here. You see, Charlotte's the new security witch.
Are you the sort of witch that does the naked in the rain dance? Or the sort of witch that does the lucky charms and the big hats?
The rain kind.
You and me are gonna get along, this.
So, like, how come I can't? What are you?
I am Lizzie. I'm a Lizzie. What are you?
No, I mean, why do you look like a shadow? Or like part of my eyeball has stopped working.
It's cause humans can't see cause that's all, cause there's all the fruity of me and my sister's appearances. Everything else can see me. Swine doggies are all tuck their tails whenever I go near them.
This is an example of a mental phenomenon found only in humans known as cerebral voiding. It's a trick by the brain and their persevere the sanity of its carrier. When a person comes across the sights too horrible, to comprehend, their brain refuses to render it. Instead of showing a black silhouette in place of the sighted sin. Instead of Lizzie insanity inducing true form, your brain is protecting you by showing a shadow instead. But I saw that interview viewer no problem. The guy whose face was just teeth and gums, and the girl with the hand sticking out of her head, and Emily, the librarian. Yep, Lizzie and her dumb witch sisters are in a league of their own when it comes to horrific appearances. We've sent a lot of students to the asylum trying to figure her out. That is awesome.
Yes!
Here's our head of Gatorade, Miss Ruth. She can cook anything with 3 or more legs. Yum! Hi! Mrs. Roth. Oh, look at you witches! All skin and bones. You just let one of my little gremlins know that what fiddles your tongue and I'll lick it alright. What's a humanitarian dish for today? Day for my content, my dearest. Oh, pork sandwiches, lummy lum. We employ a small staff of cannibals from England, Eddie in the Corporium and Annie being 2 of them. They only eat fresh accidental deaths, with the family consents. Usually. Oh, I get it. Humanitarians. It's funny. But once you're done with Johnny's little toad, let me know and I'll make you a breakfast. You're making her into breakfast? Let me have that. Let me have the arse portion. We'll make steak and kidney pie. Big ol' witch trump. Gosh, she has some nice boobies. You ain't eating no rump steak, honey. Your little whore's got poor old Dave. Oh, come on. At least let me have her ugly feet, eh? Nice and lean, covered in flavor, and entirely useless. Look at 'em, all the way down here. When I'm done with them. Great. Let me get a little appetizer. Little lick between the toesies, pre-brunch snacklet. How about it? Don't encourage her, dear. She'll be crying all over me till your feet fall off. My bad. Speaking of cannibals. Oh, she's a cannibal too? So that means she's English as well. I find out new things, cause I don't know. Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your favorite morning announcer, Minnie in the morning. Bring you all the Miskatonic morning announcements as and when I see fit. It's currently 2:30 in the afternoon, so let's get started. Those of you students that have volunteered for the submerged Necronomiconic mutation testing, that has unfortunately been called off by Professor Baxter on the grounds that the school's swimming pool is now alive. Lunch today will be turgid and depressing. And with the owner of a white child, please report to the reception office. It is currently being towed. How can you tow a child? What was that? That's Minnie. The morning. Wait. Why did I give her the healing factor? The morning announcer. Does she do that a lot? Perpetually. Why am I giving him English accent? You simply come to around this stuff, Charlotte. Oh, I grew up in Maine. Not as many mutated forms, but they make up for what all the goofy supernatural happenings. Hey Johnny, this has been looking for you. Thanks, Trism. Come on, Charlotte. I gotta make a quick stop off. What happened to her? Oh, that's just one of the driver team. They usually work out of Dunwich, coming back to write reports on their expeditions. When they come back, of course. So, let me make a quick stop and I'll show you to your room. Ah, Johnny. So this is the strange girl. The crumbler. The ruiner. Wow, look at this guy. I like how your coat melts into the floor. Yep. This is, Charlotte. This is Dr. Thirst Valentine, head of the occult science and the discoverer of regional evil. His work taught the university about the lingering nature of documenting malicious entities. Essentially, he figured out why seemingly I can't read. Incurious writings can summon horrific creatures or cast terrible curses. It is why the books bleed. That's cool. I had a book that kept growing teeth and screaming and whatnot. It was my diary though. Excellent. I shall inform my colleagues of your arrival. We will merely indulge in the popcorn. Ta-ta. I like him. You know, you've come highly recommended, Charlotte. Oh yeah? By who? Charlotte!
I can't believe they finally hired my tiny baby monster!
What are you doing here?
Carry some K-pop appointment teaching kids about old school dark magic. None of these occult science in my class. What are you teaching?
Oh, you know, I'm in security, keeping folks safe, wandering the halls, swinging a comedically large keychain, bopping folks on the head with a flashlight, top secret missions, stuff like that. Pretty on point hiring selections, if you ask me.
Yeah, safety. That's definitely a keyword when I think of Charlotte Strange and her magic eyeballs.
Hey! Those cats turn inside out on their own. I sneezed. Hush your gums.
Well, speaking of cosmic abominations, I gotta go teach a bunch of 18-year-olds how to turn blood into peanut butter by dancing in the rain. You're gonna love it here, Charlotte. The Miskatonic is just one big, like-minded community, all working towards making the world a better place, just like our coven. Come find me when you've got some time off.
There was nothing cosmetic about them, Remy. They were just cats with their bones on the outside. They got better. So, you do some kind of cult? Sorta. We're witch cultists of Shub. Essentially, we believe that since the universe is filled with crazy, awful bullshit, that humans should be nice and loving to each other. Some of us, like the cult of the Black Sun, have these awesome bake sales for their neighborhoods, where others, like the cult of Loveliness, hunt and slaughter encroaching monsters to protect their own hometowns. We're sort of like goth Girl Scouts. What about your witches? We all take our clothes off and dance in the rain. Typical witch stuff. But we use black magic to do nice things for the townsfolk. Body snatching birth babies to make them crawl out of their mom. Summoning fixer pixies when a guy's legs falls off. Using transmission circles as portals for when the trash collector wants a week off. Stuff like that. Wait a minute. The cult of Black Sun do bake sales? And the cult of Loveliness are monster hunters? What does the cult of Kill, Murder, Death plan garlands or something? Oh, you mean the cult of fetid retribution? No, those guys deliver meals to old ladies. And what was that talk about magic eyeballs? Oh, don't worry about that. I just do this.
I command you in the name of Lucifer to spread the blood of the innocent.
Just imagine someone like does. Oh, I could do this. Then their eyes turn black, and that happens. And sometimes weird stuff happens in people's minds. Usually they forget something or get an eye twitch. Long as I don't use it on little animals, it's pretty harmless. Okay, let's keep going. This is your room. A little tight, but the lunch ladies bring us we got security guys breakfast every day. I'll let you get settled in. Then you can explore your patrol route until Bob gives you your first assignment. It's perfect. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, I better go familiarize myself with my patrol routes. Hello, kid. It's time for I know what to do. Blah 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 blah. Use your mouse to click characters into unit or doorways to other places in another way. Yeah. Target patrol will always start here outside her room. And if you want to say yeah, I didn't know what she was talking about because I couldn't find the button. Then I saw there's some little item like a far right corner of the screen. And don't forget to visit me in the Corporeum. Maybe I should try that. visit her, see stuff she has. Probably not a good idea to immediately start taking sick naps on my first day on the job. Secondary nap city. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk around. Hey Emily, do you guys have any books on advanced witchcraft? Want to keep it fresh. Want to keep fresh while I'm here.
Oh, Lulu.
I'll take it as in, of course we do, Charlotte. Have you seen the size of this goddamn library? We got books that ain't even been written yet.
Ooh.
The Science of the Rain Dancing by Professor Anna Undercarriage. Huh. Guess maybe I'll fit in here a little better than I thought. I've been doing science all this time. Much like electricity, the human body acts as a conductor of magical energy intrinsic in the air of regions of high concentration. This effect is exacerbated with wet skin, leading to many witch cults dancing naked in the rain in order to conjure spells efficiently. Indeed, it seems paranormal encounters seem more frequent when it's raining, or in regions of the world where rain is frequent. The witch cults of Seattle and Scotland are considered incredibly powerful and fearsome, though this is simply due to their geographical advantage. Will they be taken away from their home deluge? They would be simply as effective as their new weather permits them to be. Ha! Sick bird! Hello, Wobbly. What you eating? None. Just some stuff about witches. You wouldn't get it. Nah, probably not. That stuff's too cool. I'm imagining for a dumb old cannibal like Annie. No place for an ugly old purple blood like poor old dumb old cannibal Annie. Poor dumb Annie. Well, hey, come on. I didn't mean it like that. Hey, next time it rains, I could teach you a few tricks. How about it? Get you a pet frog, give it a couple of extra eyes. What'd you say? What do you say? That sounds like fun, but could I make a suggestion? Sure, I guess. Rather than rain, can we dance around in buffalo sauce? I think I want a little zing when I bite your bum. Damn it, Annie! Why don't you go bug someone else? Yeah, I'll bite her bum. Cause you're the only one that finds it funny. There's a difference between laughing at something because it's funny and laughing at something because it's ridiculous. Most folks run away from folks like me. They seem to take threats of being devoured quite seriously. And there's nothing I like more than watching you run away, Charlotte. Wait. Oh, you beat me to it. Oh, she was like predicting what she's gonna say. Yeah. See you around, Annie. Nothing out there for me. My jurisdiction's right here. Although patrolling the whole university would probably be good for the old leg muscles. Get all that toughened up in case of any sick monsters attack. Can't stand a lean steak myself. Much prefer a pressed ham. Stop trying to make me laugh, Eddie. It ain't gonna work. Oh man, look at this sick awesome thing. That stuff is a colony of worms, completely with the bloody spinal cords of the human host. They like to lay their eggs in city water pipes, and once consumed, they attach to the spinal columns of their host, eventually controlling their every move. Sort of like zombies, except, you know, a lot more screaming and begging for death. Very interesting species. That's a deceptively adorable name for the worst thing ever. I bet the boys a tenner that I could yank the spine out of this poor soul's mouth, turns out the worms from a rock solid grip on the host brain while they are piloting them. Bingus here is gonna give him a prod, see if she can get him to let go of the bugger's melon's meat. Here we go. Excuse me. I just had a dark thought encouraging that I slit my wrist, take off your trousers, and play with your bum like the bloody bongo. Wow. Probably about to use spare blood, eh? Says Leviti. Big strong man helping out little lady sadistic madness. Cute. Hello again. How's it going?
Kurt the Blade.
So you're the one who taught the Ethereum to talk, huh? I guess, but I think he knew already. Hi, I'm... Wait. Let me figure it out. Layer of grime over the excrements. So you're aware of the mutagenic atmosphere and have applied a home remedy. So you're local to New England, but no real accompanying stench other than that of dead flowers. So you're often with other people. Mild wobbling at the touch indicates a lack of exercise, but the very dirty boots means you're outside in the rain a lot. Judging by the short black skirt and choker, you're an active worshipper of Shub, the goddess of love and humanity. And combining the grime, wobbliness, smell, and outfit, you must therefore be a member of the Chesuncook Witch Coven. Wow, exactly! Although they were just observations, so what's with the creepy tentacles? This is as close to a handshake as I can get. Oh, well... Enchanté. So what's your deal? Oh, I'm Jessica Morgan. I'm the record keeper for experiments performed on the Necronomicon, though I was a detective before my arms got all noodled. How did you keep records if you can't control your arms? With a handshake like that, how'd you hold a pen? What do you mean? I have perfect control of my arms. Oh. Well, it was nice meeting you. See you later, Ethereum.
Bye, Spooky.
that Lizzie right there? Good afternoon, Charlotte. Are you ready for your first assignment? Sure, lay it on me. Excellent. Miskatonic has small research outposts located all over the world, dedicated to the collecting and relaying occult data back into the university via radio. One such outpost is in New Orleans, where you will be going. Okay, weapon in New Orleans. I care about that. We're not sure. Our researchers is supposed to relay daily radio messages back to us, but hasn't checked in for several days. Your task is to go to the outpost and knock on the door. But if he's there, ask why hasn't he been relaying data. If he's not, return and tell us. That's it? Knock on the door? Exactly. Under no circumstances are you to enter the outpost. Just knock. And leave. Okay. So how do I get there? After a few, disasters, the government demanded that the Miskatonic experiments be completely sealed off from the outside world. As a result, every outpost in the country is interconnected by these tunnels. Help stop transporting creatures running off into the wilderness. See? Spooky. So I'm walking into New Orleans? Oh no, of course not. You have a driver. Ah, hey Lizzie. Looks like driving down the spooky ass tunnel system together.
Yes, New Orleans is not too far in straight lines. Should get there and look at this split.
Look at it.
Look at this split.
Have fun, you two, and remember, don't go into the outpost. Okay, see you later, Johnny. Guess this is the place. Huh, that's weird. The door's open.
So?
Well, the mission is to knock on the door, see if anyone's in, and then leave. If the door is open, something bad might have happened.
Like what?
I don't know. Could be anything. Maybe they're out of banana bread and maybe someone pregnant and they gone to get a doctor. Maybe Cthulhu cultists have invaded and have a sick hoedown. Maybe they're pregnant with a Cthulhu cultist banana bread baby. We should check it out.
Supposed to be authorized to go into an outpost. Dungeon witches and wizards are for knocking on doors, not poking around outposts.
Come on, we'll be, showing an NFT. They'll be like, wow, Lizzie and Charlotte, you sure saved the day poking around in that outpost. Good thing you did, or all those chaparros would have got back to the home base and ate all of us.
I don't think that's what they'll say.
Well, I'm gonna take a look anyway. Feel free to join me if you want to save the university from chaparros.
Guess it'll be okay if we just look.
Fear the goo. Huh. Fear the goo. Written in goo. What goo should be fearing? I should be fearing. Should I fear the goo? The fear the goo sign is written in.
Maybe it's peanut butter. Humans are low energetic, right?
Only the ones who hate deliciousness. No. I think this is a warning about the same goo it's written it in.
Ugh.
Can't be that dangerous then. If the warner preferred using it over, a pen. Uh-oh.
Maybe he has no pen. Maybe his pen is good. Maybe that's why he's so friendly. Because I pinned you.
This is the only way to find out. Let's keep going. Can I? No, I can't. Anyway. That's a lot of goo. Additionally, we thought the signs were overkill. The Miskatonic already being notorious for its anal, repetitive approach to the supernatural. Alas, after several decades and several thousands countries, we learned that the most dangerous thing in our work was a wandering mind. Huh. Shitballs. The door's locked. So there might be goodies inside. Eldritch goodies. Look, it says there, extraction facility. This must be where they're getting the goo. We gotta go in there.
Why?
Because if someone tells me to fear something, I like to know exactly where that something comes from and how to punch whoever made it in the head. Whoop some ass. Besides, it sounds exactly like something that the hottest new cult detective team in New Orleans would do, right? Solving some sick mysteries.
Okay.
Looks like a syringe. That's a beefy ass needle hole thing, too. This goo is either going into something or coming out of something. Either way, it looks like it'll hurt all like hell. Yeah, it's a big ass needle. Some sort of manifesto. April 9. 1/2 gallon. His name was Daniel. April 10th. 2 gallon. Told me to give her like to her lover. April 11th. 1 gallon. He was still alive. What have I done? And then it stops. Huh. Looks like a diary. Each night, my darling wife, hidden deep in the back room for an Orleans brothel, Asian brothel, prays to her good goddess Shub. Keeping the faith, groovy. That we might find a new home, that I might find work much less dreadful. She is becoming too large to conveniently lie that she is carrying a human child, so we must gather our pennies and leave soon. There's a little photo. Yeah. Fish head. Aw, look at her. So pretty, so full of tadpoles. And he is kinda handsome in that, you know, amphibious ways. Aw.
Why is that on? Why is that not you?
All the storybooks say that there's no purer love than that between a girl and a frog.
What?
April 12th, 1936. Hey, that's yesterday. A new prisoner was delivered to U's instructions. He claims he was a riverboat captain with a ship that sails up and down the Mississippi River. He claims that there is a deep one refuge situated in a Minnesota where my people live and thrive, hidden from the university's horrific testing and the government's terrible camps. Oh wait, hold on a second. She said that it was April 12th, 1930s. It said that was yesterday. Goofy, the word goofy came up until like 60s, I think. We did it. I shall rescue my beloved tonight under the cover of darkness, and we three shall make off for Minnesota. I'll miss the radio call, and they shall send someone to investigate my squalid concrete prison. But we shall be long gone. Huh. Looks like the university was keeping this feller against his will, using him to extract goof from folks. But why?
Maybe we should ask him.
No way! If the university is as evil as this guy says that they are, we best keep our mouths shut and do a little independent investigating. We gotta find out what this goo is, and what they're using it for, and why they're being such bastards. Fucking shit on my dick! Another goddamn locked door.
You look angrier than you should be.
Sorry, the concept of, privacy makes wishes a little testy. Testy. Whatever. Let's find ourselves some keys and F this lockup. And I don't think the word, the term for fuck, or the term F, like EFF, is used for fuck. I thought someone was saying it outside my door. Dead Randy. And there's her cute, wide eye, what the fuck? Are those the super rare Dead Randy monogrammy art covers? And how did he get these? These are ultra banned all across America. We gotta take these.
What?
I just like that smile. It's she's really, really, really happy. I think when her eye changes colors depends on her mood. So when she's surprised or happy, her eyes change pink. Dead Ready, the sexy necromancer. It's the cute little incubus that runs around saving zombie girls after the world ends. And then boning them. This story arc was written by my first Covenant dead mother, Agnes G. Williker. G. Williker. It's a story of how this succubus girl, the purple girl here, was Dead Randy all to herself. But while they're all mutual, Dead Randy gets sad and he's not boning mad dames. And him and these succubus girls learn that love should be shared with everyone, not say for individuals. It's adorable. So basically, her covenant is like goth, Wiccan, hippies.
Why'd humans ban it?
The same reason they banned everything. Folks were gay, too cheerful. Promoting cultist ideologies, they said. Not sure how love everyone you can and don't be a douche is considered the same as, you know, let's get Cthulhu to F up the world. But whatever. I don't think douche was a thing back then. Who was it? Well, maybe the item. I might be wrong. But if the douche item was a thing back then, but calling someone a douche wasn't. Plus, I guess Dan Randy's pretty rampant in this series. Hard to get that love everyone message across in a story about a nympho blue midget without getting, you know, vigorous. But the message was so awesome, completely true to our cult's mantra, and everyone in Chesapeake thought us witches were pretty groovy after these stories came out. Preach love and compassion, for the universe offers neither. They put that as our town motto after Miss Agnes wrote this series. Come on, he's gotta have the hard copy somewhere. The girls in the coven will shit their minds when they hear what I found. Oh, so they are books. I thought they were like movies. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer. Harmony Arc Episode 1. Death of a Deviant. That's why I thought it was a movie, because it said episode. I don't really see episodes in books. But then again, I don't read that much. Once again, Dan Randy finds himself expelled from the Incubus Academy of Hell for failing the not looking like a tiny idiot portion of the class. Who'd have think? That's like a down thing for demons. Forever exiled, Randy seeks refuge on a desolate earth, destroyed by a mysterious plague that leaves the land barren and all but zombies. Using his powers of necromancy, Dead Randy cobbles together another village made of bones and sinew. I don't know what that is. Drawing zombies from all over the wasteland, looking for a place to live. Once populated, Randy officially names his new town the Bone Zone. Ah, yeah. I pick a few cute zombie girls in that shambling horde. One way to get to the Bone Zone. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer. Harmony Arc Episode 2, Damsel in Decay. With the Bone Zone completed and the zombie villagers settled, Dead Randy enjoys a life of carnal luxury. But with hordes of zombies come their arch enemies, the only living creatures left on Earth. That's right. Packs of furrow. Ah, man. Pomeranians are attacking villagers of the Bone Zone, and when one of his lovely consorts are dragged away, it is up to dead Randy to save her and drive her away the feral pups. Man, he is humping the shit out of that zombie. I'm starting to understand why they banned this arc. Butts aren't supposed to fall off. Well, unless you have ass cancer. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc Episode 3. Polyamorous Pollyanna. A new visitor from the underworld arrives in the Bone Zone, a salacious succubus named Sally. Remarkable by his accomplishments, Sally becomes enamored with dead Randy, demanding that the pair revoke their demonic job descriptions and become mutual lovers. Shocked at the idea that another demon would love him, and much to the dismay of the hordes of zombie girls, Randy vows to become Sally's boyfriend. Poor dead Randy, seduced by the idea of exclusive affection. Like my dead mother always says, love 100 people and 1,000 people will love you back. Is that true though? Dead Randy and Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc Episode 4, Trouble in Paradise. Her butt's bigger than her boobs. After a few months of unrelated ravaging, Randy and Sally start to become bored of their exclusivity. But while Randy aches to share his love with the rest of the village, Sally demands that he spend his pent-up affection on grinding through their turbulent relationship. Bad move, Sally. You got two folks going against their nature of sharing happiness with the world, desperately trying to keep their happiness between each other. Share it. Dead Randy, the Sexy Necromancer, Harmony Arc Episode 5. Monogamy? Madness. Wow, they have really big eyebrows. Finally, Sally and Randy see the error of their ways after an amicable breakup and a promise to remain sharing a portion, albeit a small one, of their love between each other. Randy and Sally tear through the Bone Zone, vigorously loving everyone in their path. I love a happy ending. I guess the last 40 pages are just meant to, you know, lock the meshes down. I'm not quite sure what the zombie butts falling off is supposed to represent, but I'm sure Miss Agnes nailed the metaphor, whatever it is. Okay, now that's just pervy. Well, that was fun. I learned about sharing affection with the people I meet, being kind and caring, and learning not to judge others. Well, and how to bone mad zombie dames. Let's carry on with the investigation. There's a key with a rooster on it. A key to the holding cell. Let's head back to that locked door and check it out. Success! Now let's find out where the skew's coming from. Oh.
What's that?
It's a brain. A human one. That's a little big for a human brain. With holes in it.
Don't humans need their brains?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. There's gotta be an explanation for this. The university is stealing brains to extract weird orange brain goo out of them? I mean, why? What's the point? Oh.
This is probably why they don't want us in here. Cause of brain goos, Supermans.
Yeah. We're gonna have to play it cool, figure out who can we trust at the university, and ask them some questions. Well, Rumming's been there for a while, and I know I can trust a fellow witch.
And you can trust them and listen.
Exactly. That's like half the facility right there. Faculty right there. Besides, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for all this. You just gotta be careful not to get fired and insubordination or treason or whatever. Come on, partner. Let's go do us some sleuthing back at home base. So, Charlotte, how was your assignment? Good. It was good. Knocked on the door. Waited outside for a while. No response. Came back home. And you didn't go inside the outpost? Inside? Oh, no. I didn't go inside. Was told not to, so I did. Just knocked on the door and left. Look at that big smile. Like, inside, you crazy. Right. Well, we will send a team to investigate and search for our missing researcher. Thank you, Charlotte. We had no intention of sending you on an assignment so early. So, what do I do now? You return to your quarters and get some rest. Tomorrow you start patrolling the occult science building. Right. Well, talk to you later, Bob. Looks like we're in the clear, Liz.
Are we still being detectives?
Damn right. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. But for now, let's get some sleep and start investigating tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Charlotte. I'm gonna go pray to Yog-Sothoth.
See you, Lizzie. Damn, look at that butt. Is this really what the world looks like? There's like chunks missing. And chunks added. So the little witch girl had discovered that the university has been harvesting goo from kidnapped prisoners. But what was this strange goo? And why would the university be doing something so dastardly? Oh, and just so you know, I had no idea that what they were planning. I was just that cute French girl that was revisiting creepy monsters for the sake of education. So don't go accusing all of the university of being all dastardly. Some of us were as dumb as the little witch girl. Why do you keep calling me the little witch girl? I'm exactly the same size as you. So our story resumes with our little witch girl quietly investigating the strange orange goo while keeping up appearance as security guard for the occult science building. But what the little witch girl did not know is that her loyalties were being tested at every turn. I'm 22. I'm a grown-ass woman. Voluptuous almost. Good morning, Miskatonic. It's me, Minnie in the morning with the Miskatonic morning announcements. What's this morning you speak of? It sounds awful. First up, thanks to our dedicated, highly trained hooter, the Coperium is now host to a hefty portion of Cthulhu flesh, and all at a record cost of only 7 fatalities. Man, I'm getting fat. On to international news. The Miskatonic University's Canadian branch is suffering a Yeti infestation, brought about by their recent "How many Yetis can we get?" series of experiments. I can't tell if that means the experiments were a success or a failure. Is there a human resources department in this building? Only I'm wondering if the best way to start a workday is by blaring news about a fucking Yeti apocalypse into my head. Call me crazy. Alright, crazy. Oh, hey Lizzie, how's it going?
What you doing?
Crime bath. Keeps all that New England atmosphere off, so I don't get any extra bits and bobs sticking out of here and there, like the folks here. Secret witch tricks. Wanna try some?
What's in it?
Oh, lavender, rose petals, sandalwood, ambergris, some guy's blood, mushed worms, horse placenta, powdered dog, a small assortment of rocks, bacon grease, squirrel, and peppermint for that tingly fresh feeling. Also, there's dog poop, cat poop, raccoon poop, my poop.
Horse placenta.
Like my dead mother used to say, ain't nothing gets through a horse placenta. She drank a lot.
They sent a team to Northeast to investigate what we found, so we're on errand duty today. I think someone needs your help in the library.
Okay, when my grand seeps in a bit, I'll go see what they want. Thanks, Lizzie. Oh, Annie! I thought Mrs. Roth did breakfast. She's off carrying some dope by executive branch for the higher ups, so I'm delivering today. Here's yours. Who is it? I don't know if he had a name, seeing as it's a bacon sandwich. I can ask if you want. Wait, really? It's like human food? No, it's a pig! No, I mean... Never mind. Thanks, Annie. No problem, my lovely. You want seconds, you go find me. Toodles. Huh, guess Annie is not made of 100% appear aggravating after all. How about that? Well, apparently I'm needed in a library. Better get over there. The library. Hey guys, you want to see me? Witch girl, you wouldn't happen to have any more secrets to divulge? Let me think. Oh! I discovered I had magic eyes when I was 9. The day I left school to become a witch, I sneezed in class and liquefied my home ec teacher. You had magic eyes? What'd they do? Well, I don't have much control over them, but basically I do this.
Socolo, Durgolo, Satanicus, Golo, Capri, Puro, Hale, Satanicus, Soloma, Pretending Mono, etc., etc.
And stuff happens. Usually it's harmless, making people think strange things, or their limbs a little numb. Makes tiny doggos do backflips, or maybe say the first words. But, you know, occasionally it makes stuff turn inside out. I guess that's an extra secret for you, Nico. Well, it's my secret gathering that I need your help with, Charlotte. We're looking to expand the library to house my collections, but the engineering department exploded last night, and I need you to find some power tools that'll help us in the library building and extinction. Are you up to the task? Sure, I guess I can help with that. Excellent. Try the Corporium. If anyone has power tools in this building, it'll be that French girl. I can't remember my father's face. The Corporium. I'll go check it out. Oh, hey guys. Have you seen any engineers? We're trying to renovate the library. We still have engineers? I thought they all exploded with that dopey machine they've been trying to build for y'all knows how long. Nope, there's still a few wandering around campus. Withered and broken hearted past parsnips. A lot of them. Gotta have filled their shrapnel quota by now. I saw a student, no word of a lie, his entire head cut in half. Oh, shit! Really? Yep. But he was always a little two-faced. Wait, is he a cannibal? Cause I see sharp teeth. Two-faced! I heard the engineers use the Ethereum to store a completed prototype, Charlotte. Chances are they've got what you're looking for. Thanks, guys. Go check it out. Sup, Wallman? How's the science?
Vicious and unrelated.
Radical. Hey Jez, I'm told there's some sort of engineering project one of the guys left here. Do you think the library guys could borrow it? Huh? Oh yeah. It's over there. Did you find it? It's some big ugly... What the... What's this thing? It's like half car engine, half steak, half steel purse. Is this for freaking ultra vampires or something? Oh wait, is this for fighting ultra vampires or something? The reason you don't teach here just pile on top of each other. I have a rock-solid lady boner right now. I gotta have one in black to show the coming. They'll lose their shit. Take it then. We were gonna use it to shut the Ethereum up, but that ain't happening. I thought witches were into herbs, eyeballs, and cauldron stuff. Why are you rock solid over that monstrosity? First and foremost, which is like awesome shit. I know it's that stuff, but just felt right. Eyeballs are awesome. Cultures are awesome. Secret midnight dance-offs are awesome. And the lady boater is awesome. You are a colossal lunatic. Thanks, Jess. I'll see you later. Hey guys, I got a thing. Spooky girl with the engineers taken ill. You decided to use the shredded remnants of their department to store Nico's archives. Just until the engineers, start existing again. Yep, we won't need to renovate the library until they restart their technical courses, which requires students with arms and or legs. Does that mean I get to keep the thing? Help yourself. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. I just want to look at it. Well, good luck with that. Okay, job done. I'll go put this in my room, do a quick patrol, and start my private investigation. Can I go in my room? Nothing like a stupid comic book posters and to remind a girl of her witchy values. I actually think that was a good idea because now they know you went into that room. And nothing's like an investigation into stolen brain goo to make her forget him. Better get back to it. Hello, Wobbly Mom. Fancy meeting you here. She's eating ears. Gross. Indulging in some light reading, are we? Well, I was gonna check out technical tactics and desertion on regulating control on rogue transmutation circles, but I lost my appetite. For knowledge. Oh, these? White chocolate and sugar paint. I just make these in the kitchen to remind me of home, you know? Wow, really? No! The engineering department exploded, remember? Means I get to pay out. Awesome. Thanks, Annie. Ow, my back. Wait, can I? It's gotta be someone from the occult science department who's responsible for extracting brain goo for people. Best to keep my snooping here for now. Ugh. Hey guys! Whoa, what's this wriggly meat slab? That right there is a piece of Cthulhu's skin. Shaman, eh? Grody. But I thought Cthulhu was like some huge alien god. How'd you guys get such a huge chunklet of him? Well, he might be a huge alien god, but he's still corporeal, we? Funny story, there's lots of underwater in the Pacific called Royle that used to act as the prison of Cthulhu. Cultists spent a couple of thousand years trying to get him out of there, but a few years ago, some Norwegian whaling crew accidentally let Cthulhu out of his cage. As Cthulhu chased their yacht out of the desperation, the crew decided to ram his face with their boat. This caused Cthulhu's head to explode into mushy goo, disabling him. but his head slowly started to reforming the moment it exploded. Okay, I'm starting to think that she meant April 12th. Like, hey, that was yesterday. She meant like April 12th was yesterday, not the actual year. Smart fella to immediately told the Miskatonic, who now employs the fleet of icebreakers to constantly drive through the mushy remains of his head, stopping him from reforming and destroying the world. Sounds like a fun gig. Why are the Wiggles doing? They point towards the rest of their hosts, especially to try to reform. Nowadays, our supply ships use small pieces of Cthulhu flesh to point the way to Raleigh. Awesome! Thanks for the biological lesson. How's it hanging, Wallman? Let's say you and me get out of here, hit the town, grab some street food.
Could go for a foot long.
Awesome! Please don't encourage the Eldrake barrier protecting the western hemisphere of our planet from our incredible volatile experiments on the original Necronomicon to misbehave. Oh, sorry. I'm just fooling around with him. What you been working on? Currently, the effects of applying samples of Necronomicon parchment to heated patches of human flesh. Oh. And? The sample of the parchment actually describes the entirety of the Necronomicon's contents onto the subject's skin, instantly making a new copy of the book by tattooing the subject's skin. Or, scarring. And the people you're doing this to are okay with it? I don't know. That's not in my department. Why? Never mind. See you around, Jess. That experiment sounded pretty nervous. Nephorous. But nothing about brains and goo extraction. Better keep an eye on it. Should've finished with the patrol. Yep, all quiet on the Eldritch front. Awesome. Let's get lit and most of the staff tuck in early, so you can take the rest of the night off. Great. I guess I better go get on everyone else's body clocks, and I'll be in my room if you need me. Well, I'm no closer to figuring out who's behind this brain goo, but there are a few folks acting suspicious. I might just be dark humor, a copying mechanism, but it sounds like some of these guys are fine with gruesome shit happening to inconsistent people. I mean, it's not like there isn't plenty of gruesome shit happening to innocent people out there already. But that doesn't mean excuses kidnapping people and collecting brain goo. First things tomorrow, I'm gonna find out who it is. Good evening, ladies and gents. Minnie here, wishing you all pleasant and fulfilling evening. Pushing the boundaries of occult science with little regard for ethic or consequences. Oh, shut. Don't tell me she does this every night. And now, everyone's favorite part of the show, Minnie's Muse. Giving you cheerful and uplifting stories from around the world. uplifting in the sense that it reminds people at our precious little university isn't actually a bastion of liquid shit and human suffering compared to the rest of the world. At least, not the worst ones. Firstly, there have been reports of sightings in rural Russia villages of strange new supernatural species described as bipedal humanoid constructs roughly 15 feet tall with a skin made of thin, clear glass. Strangely, these glass men appear to be stuffed with loose, random human organs, excrements, and internals that all appear to be working correctly. Open heartbeat, unconnected intestines, masticated, severed hands wiggling their little fingers. These creatures will wander silently into local villages, take a person's hand, and walk back to the forest, with people too petrified to protest. Our local Miskatonic correspondent Dave Shalom ends his report form and the personal notes sections with, "Oh God, this is the freakiest shit. Oh God, she just walked away with it. Oh God, one of them has a fetus in its head. Oh God, it's breathing. Get me the fuck out of here." Hilarious. And if you think trained Miskatonic operators being frightened like tiny babies by walking lunchboxes is fun, reports from Paris state that the latest operation to clear the so-called void from the catacombs of Paris have ended in disaster. Oh, Charlotte's in her birthday outfit. Oh yeah, that god the peanut butter girl worships. I know she's an anime character, but man, I just wanna. Shit's bizarre. The only survivor of the 14-man operation has said that the void once again crept into the minds of the agents, stating that the three that turned their shotguns on themselves turned out to be the lucky ones. He went on to describe the deaths of the other 10 men to our university liaison in what can only describe as a puppeted trance, including bashing their heads against catacomb walls, tearing their eyes out, and filling the sockets with gunpowder. And simply chewing the flesh of each other's faces until, in a hollow voice, he told the liaison, "Don't come back." I hope I pronounced that right. Liaison. He then proceeded to swan dive out of the French headquarters' second-story building onto the concrete below. So, like, swan dive was like. And from the other side of the world, there's been reports from New Zealand of a new supernatural insect infecting the populace. Yeah, she's just getting her jammy jams on. Right. The earwig thing. Heard those guys joking about it. I guess she's not gonna stop talking about creepy bullshit. Might as well try and sleep through it. The creature seems to carry physical debilitating illness, but while pupating in the victim's ear, will generate the muffled sounds of screaming and brutality, making victims believe that their neighbors are viciously attacking each other. Thousands of people have already been murdered in an attempt to save imaginary spouses from imaginary violence. Local Miskatonic correspondent Sasha the Basher Combs had this to say. Just kill her already! I just want to get to sleep. Ah, Sasha, silly bollocks. There is no her, and talk like that gets you a visit from the Miskatonic's in-house sensitivity trainer. She tried to sensitivity train me once, back when you were allowed to flirt at work. I had never done it before, but the cute lad from the literature department said he was uncomfortable when I sat opposite him with a bowl of spaghetti, stared at him and screamed, "This could be us!" before throwing my head down into the meal. That would have worked in England. Would that work? Long story short, sensitivity training can suck my spaghetti. Apparently, spaghetti is vaginas. Man, I still feel branded iron on my back. The ice water hosing, the bloody speech. This'll learn ya not to be insensitive. She guff was, whipping hot dry dog chains across my dangling broken body. Might as well call it a corpse. The damage on it still tastes blood at the thought of it. Though that might be someone else's. So anyways, that's why I'm convinced that giraffes are from another dimension. And that concludes Minnie's Muse. He went a little over the time slot, but that's okay. This has been Minnie in the Morning, signing up for the evening. Good morning, Miskatonic. It's your angelic little ball of adorable Minnie in the Morning, bringing you all the morning announcements from across campus. 8 goddamn hours. Firstly, students of the creative writing teachers, Mr. Get something Polish, have a day off as Mr. I don't know. Yesterday, accidentally wrote his name on blood-dipped parchment and subsequently opened a nexus to his Cadorius homeworld, swallowing the entire post office. The post office, of course, being rife with blood and parchment. Secondly, a reminder to the students and faculty and the biological department that the revolvers held in the wall-mounted glass case are for suicide purpose only. Don't try to be a hero when little Susie splashes herself with the rage virus. Let her do it herself, or let our security forces take care of her. The turnover rate is high enough already, and our woodworking teachers are complaining about the amount of coffin projects they have their students working on. The security team is there to die so you don't have to. Ah, thanks, dick. Finally, our Argentinian outposts have delivered to us a genuine Shogun brain. Much to the delight of Dr. There's Valentine, the brain has been sent to the Corporium and testing will begin today. This has been your favorite morning radio host, Minnie in the Morning, with a Miskatonic announcements. Ah, hello, Charlotte. Are you needed in the corporeum we? Okay, I'll be in a second. Thanks, Mary. Alright, time to head to the corporeum. But the investigation still goes on. So I gotta keep an eye out for mischief. Oh! Huh. So this is it. Kind of unassuming for all the commotion outside. Yep, that's a shook brain, or more accurately, an organ we like to call a sentence mish. It's the one solid organ Shoggoth possesses, a sort of webbing that dedicates its actions and behavior after a accuracy analysis. I can confirm that it is, in fact, made entirely of primordial ooze. Primordial ooze? What's that? It's a viscous liquid, orange in color when pure. That is the base ingredient of all life on Earth. Every plant and animal on this planet was created by the manipulation of primordial ooze. It's incredibly difficult to find pure samples, but with this sentence mesh, we should be able to get a firmer grasp on how primordial ooze works. And to do that, I'd like you to use your eyes on it. My eyes? Sure, I guess. Huh, I did not expect that. Astonishing. Charlotte, please take this report to Evier Mar. I believe he's in the library. But what does this mean? Am I manipulating the brain cube? Some sort of psychic wizard? Or cult halfling? It's too early to start making assumptions, but if ours are correct, it's a very exciting time for the Miskatonic, and of all humanity. Well, I better go find Avery then. Did you catch that, Charlotte? Yes, I did, Charlotte. Primordial ooze. Vicious. Orange. Hard to come by, my ass. Motherfuckers have been stealing primordial ooze from people's brains and stockpiling it. But why? And why was the first test to see if my eyes affected it? Shit's getting intriguing. By the way, phenomenal acting on your part, Charlotte. Thank you, other Charlotte. Hard to keep a smile going when you have cracked the case. For now, I better go find Avery and give him the report. Lay low, try and learn what I can. Try to learn what I can about primordial ooze. Ah, my back. Hey Emily, have you seen Avery around? I got a report to give him. Lulu. Well, thanks anyway. Huh, where is he? Guess I'll take a seat. Maybe he'll come back in a minute. Oh, hey Vicky. Where's your little wormy fellas? Oh, one's baking in the laboratory tired, not including the really technical cake for an executive brunch. What about the other one? Moral support. Baking a cake isn't really a torso-driven task, so I can wander around the pretty dumb bits. Are you sure you can trust those wormy thingies with such a delicate little task? Won't they fuck it up or eat it all? Eat all the icing or whatever? Not if they don't want to. Not if they don't want to kick up their ass. What are you hanging around here for? Didn't you hear about the Shoggoth brain? Yeah, I'm looking for Avery. I've got a report to give him. Oh, I saw him in the main entrance. You'll find him there. Ah, thanks, Vicky. I'll go check it out. And there he is. Ah, there you are, Avery. I got this report on the Shoggoth brain for you. Huh. Groovy, huh? I used my Isaac Matt eyeballs on it and it warped into, like, some weird mouth thing? What does it mean? Well, it's mostly about documenting the effects of outside influence on primordial ooze. Not so much about the eyeballs. It turns out the ooze sample seemed packed with something akin to neural impulses, creating a sort of rudimentary intelligence that warps its physical properties to better match its environment. Of course, the effects is much more profound when the ooze is exposed to open air, hence the heavily mutagenic atmosphere, but it explains a lot about the slow evolution of species on Earth. If I had to guess, I would say your eyes emit some trace of amount of magic that only communicates with the raw ooze, which is why the sample changed shape so rapidly. Huh. I guess that's why it messes with people's brains sometimes. Because of the brain goo. Wait, what do you mean, hence the heavy mutagenic atmosphere? The air in New England has primordial ooze in it? Oh, you didn't know about that? Yeah, that was our dad. After the second expedition to Antarctica a couple of decades ago, Miskatonic discovered that the Elder Things use primordial ooze to create all life on Earth. They brought back about a swimming pool's worth for testing, but didn't know it reacts to literally everything. It evaporated into the air, creating the atmosphere New England has today. And since the Miskatonic has the governments by the balls, they decided not to evacuate New England, instead using the opportunity to observe the ooze mutationally properties to the unaware citizens. Which, I might add, furthered the progress of occult medicine by 200 years. Not bad, huh? What the fuck is an elderly thing? An intergalactic alien race. Oh. Duh. Mary in the Corporium can tell you more about him. Thanks for the report, Charlotte. Okay. I'll go find her then. See you around. This is the other thing, or at least a drawing of one. Elder Things were a race of alien scientists that came to Earth roughly 1 billion years ago, with their tough hides and nimble tentacles appendages. They could live on both land and underwater. Looks like an evil carrot. They have radial symmetry better than the symmetry of us Earthlings. Bilaterally. Much like a carrot. But with them, they brought primordial ooze, the base ingredient for all life on Earth. Unlocking the secrets of primordial ooze and how to safely manipulate it could bring about a new world. One without hunger or with the ability to create a species dedicated to working for us, or possibly to jumpstart the next stage in human evolution. Exciting, we? Or accidentally mutating everyone in the tri-state area. If we were able to control the mutagenic properties, we can not only fix the people of New England, but let them design themselves into their preferences. Longer lives, bluer eyes, we could even do something about your giant bum. Leave her bum out of this. She has a nice, big, delicious bum. Okay, yes, thanks. Thank you, bye. So, primordial ooze is responsible for everyone's mutations. I can mess with primordial ooze with my eyeballs, and it's the university's fault that the New England atmosphere is so effed up. Huh. I wonder if I can snag a tip of ooze from the corporium. No doubt they've got a jar or two. Run my own experiments on it. See if I can control it a little. Either way, I got a bad feeling about this. Shit seems evil. Who gave it away? How the hell did you do that? I don't know. I'll tell you what though, the little man don't have playing havoc up with my jiggly jawless. What? So what's all this muttering about evil, my lovely? Oh, just some stuff I've learned about the university. Gave me a bad feeling. Feel like there's some evil going on, you know? Surely, my sweet, when you die in some daft experiment, they're gonna chop you up and feed you to me. They ain't exactly pillars of moral integrity, mate. Yeah, but that's, you know, recycling. And an ongoing experiment they're running on us to see if eating people makes people crazy. Spoiler alert, you're gonna be crazy to eat people. It's when all this science stuff starts hurting folks outside. That's what I feel worried about. The mutagenic atmosphere, it's a university experiment they effed up. And now New England's all screwy because of it. That's not fair, right? Let's see it may run away together then. What? Yeah, you go back to England. You hot monsters for living, and be a darling wifey in a polka dotted dress, cooking roast beefs in a pea green oven. You can do that whole pipe and slippers thing like a proper American husband. Go off to work covered in blood and claw wounds, kick your shoes off, 12-ball shotgun in the umbrella stand, dinner at 6, bed by 11, dead by 80. Proper traditional. That actually sounds like fun. Yep, and don't you feel better with a little exit strategy? Back in London, we could call it Fuck it. Just a little blind, we've all drained our phone. Shit gets slightly too awful. Helps us get through the day. Yeah. I do kinda feel better. Thanks, Annie. No problem, my lovely. Just give me a day's notice if you wanna escape the country, and we'll be on a boat by breakfast. Oh, hey, your brother works in the Corporium, right? Do you think he could sneak me a sample of primordial ooze? I'll have it on your desk before you know it. Thanks, Andy. I owe you one. I'll hold you to that on the honeymoon. Well, with Annie swiping a sample for me, I better do a quick patrol to keep up appearances, then go back to my room and do my experience. Guess trips to Dunwich are just a thing for the occult science guys. Looks like all the other buildings are bustling away. First for me, makes the investigation much easier. Are you totally sure you wanna... Wait. Sorry. Are you totally sure you wanna apply for good science security? It's a lot quicker than what you're used to. And then the memories come crawling in. Between the possibilities of the occasional flashbacks in the occult science building and the actual danger of being torn into half by a rift in the space-time continuum in the math department, gotta go with the occasional flashback. Suit yourself. Check in with me in about 2 weeks. I'll sort out the paperwork. Huh. Are they looking to double security? Or are they looking to replace the current security? Hey guys! Nice outfits! Where are you guys off to? The Bahamas? There have been reports of an outbreak, and we have been tasked with the fact-finding mission. What kind of trunks is he wearing? He's wearing pink. There looks like... I think those might be skulls with flower petals around them. Oh, really? What's broken out? Rum. It's an epidemic. The natives need a couple of gorgeous scientists to get rid of it. Ah, I get it. A romantic vacay. Well, have fun, you guys. We'll only be gone a couple of weeks, so try not to destroy the place. Hey, big stuff. Don't worry, guys. You can count on me. Everything will be right where you left it. Or will it? Ah, ruiner. Try to make sure your eyes don't fall out of there in the coming week. That would impede the advancements of science quite a bit. Well, plus I wouldn't be able to see anything. Oh, how terrible. Sorry, Charlotte, Ethereum's closed for the day while they prepare for the Dunwich trip. Huh. What's Ethereum got to do with the Dunwich? Purifying diving suits for patrolling diving's a dangerous job. They need all the help they can get. We bathe our diving suits in the Ethereum in Acure, which gives them like a 2% better chance of not dying atrociously in between dimensions. Huh. Well, tell him I said hi, and I'll see you around. Okay, patrol's done. There's a bunch of suspicious motherfuckers around here, but not enough evidence to go on to the cops. Better get back to my quarters, see if Annie swiped a sample of primordial ooze for me. Her hair's in the bun, like the hat, like that little hair strand, like covering her few hands. Right. Hair up and sensible. Jimmy Jams secured. Socks markedly adorable. A Parknet-based ingredient for all life on Earth, delivered and ready for experimentation. Let's do some fucking science! Hypothesis. I can control primordial ooze with my eyeballs. Method. I'm basically gonna try and do that. Results. What the fuck? It actually worked! I'm literally queen of the badasses. Some can do math, others can write poetry, but Charlotte and Strange can make a show god out of yogurt. Maybe with enough practice I can unmutate all these effed up folks in New England. Maybe even get rid of the atmosphere. On the other hand, if my suspicious gland is wobbling correct, maybe I should keep this on the down low. At least until I got some practice in and don't turn people's mutations into Shoggothly mush or whatever. In any case, I gotta learn how to fix folks, and the only way to do that is to practice on primordial ooze. First things tomorrow, I gotta ask Annie and Eddie for more samples. So the little witch girl had discovered that the university was responsible for the mutagenic atmosphere covering New England, which had mutated thousands of people across the states. But had also discovered that her strange eyes had the ability to warp primordial ooze, the orange goo that courses through the brains and veins of human beings. And you saw that I was on holiday for the next part, so again, completely anonymous of all crimes. So the little witch girl was sent on another mission, this time to... Can I help you? Josh Bane has been getting wobbly hours a bath. She might have a good boy. Nearly got everyone of the dodgers off. But a quick elbow drop got her in the top. Should see the bathwater is like liquid tubular glasses, like chimney sweeps chamber pots. I thought I used too much of the hot tap for a minute, looked like she was melting to the bone, all the gunk coming off. She is like 3 inches shorter in every direction now. Don't look like working with her hands, eh? I can make a trade of this. Charlotte, what's your saying? I'll wash your Charlotte at every lovely responsible prices. Buglight, I'll do it for free, just to watch that screamy combination. Maybe Rams Ike, laughing so hard. Who are you again? Nolly Honey. Come on, darling. Amazon of Cheshire. Legs that go on forever and I smell like a smacked ass. Take your towel off. Oh, Right! I didn't recognize you with your hair down. Arsenal resumed with Charlotte assigned as security for a school excursion to the underground portal manufactory known as Dunwich. Ooh, man, my back aches. Oh, I gotta talk to Lizzie. So, this is where you live, Lizzie? What's all the pipes and stuff?
It's an energy for the portals the university wants. Barry Sisters build the pipes, energy goes down the Brother Billy. Brother Billy controls the portal. University uses the patrol portal.
I didn't know you had a brother.
Yeesh. Brother Billy builds the portals. Big Sister Lizzie manages the pipes. It's what Young Shuttle calls delegation of duties. Ah, that's my brother sisters! Brother sisters! Come say hello!
Brutus!
This is Friend Charlotte! She's author provides human activities.
Yep. Hi.
Humans don't need supervision. Humans keep going into portals. Humans keep not coming out. Humans don't need supervision. Humans need brains.
Tell me about it. So I'm gonna go patrol, make sure everything's going to plan. What the fuck the plan is?
Okay! We need to go see Brother Billy once your preparations are made. Let's go!
Tubes, pipes, chutes, and ducks. No beds, bathrooms, kitchens.
You humans really ain't comfortable this universe, alright?
Huh. I guess not. I guess I have to talk to these people. This place gives me a serious heebies. Feels like I'm being watched by the walls themselves. You are. Wherever you Dunwich are out here, there's 100 behind the walls building more of these damn pipes. And that's not all they do. Besides, pray to the yoga shot, they don't sleep, they don't eat, they just build pipes down to the basement and tune into radio yawn. Is that true, Lizzie? I thought they were just bigger versions of you.
They got more meat bits, but me and Brother Billy traded our meat bits for brain bits. That's why we are cleverer, cause we got all to do all the thinking.
I could have said tweakings.
Me and Brother Billy are the humans called avatars of the yoga souls, representatives of his will in the given dimension. But me and Brother Billy like to be cheeky and not do what we're told.
Is it a good idea to be cheeky to a trans-dimensional god of knowledge?
Yeesh! Especially since he can't do nothing, since the people who he would send to punish folks are the people being cheeky.
You are probably the most adorable, mind-shattering cosmetic abomination in the universe. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Why not? What's in there? It's where Damages congregate to communicate with Yogasatha, but their psychic transmissions resonate so fiercely that humans can hear Yogasha's messages to. We sent a prospective team in there when the universities first looked took control of Dunwich, 20 feathers, but only one came out sane enough to write a report. What did it say? The galaxy is lush and teeming, yet empathy is purely human. Then he went home and shot his wife and kids. Well, shit! Now I'm intrigued. Intrigued. Charlotte. Alright, I'll come back on my week off. Not. This place is pretty fascinating, right? It's amazing how an interdimensional slave race can do with a concrete facility and little elbow grease. What do you mean when they say that their pipes channel energy? The downworkers can accurately what it is, and the top brass will tell us. Lizzie, any ideas?
I know! Maybe sisters know how to build. I just tell them when. Maybe Brother Billy knows!
Seems like conspiracies just pile on top of each other around here. Add one more to the what the fuck checklist. Why doesn't the Miskatonic reverse engineering to the technology? We could build our own portals right on campus. How exactly would you go about reverse engineering these fleshy electric pipes? Only the Dunwitchers can see any sense in all of this. And besides, the Dunwitchers don't get mutated by these portals, or at least not that we can see. Better to let them build them for themselves. Is that true, Lizzie? You guys don't get mutated?
Nope! We ain't got the same bush as you humans! You don't get no cloppers, no gold chops, no hinges, no yoke choppers, no wigglers, no brain bits! Try that are so scary to humans cause humans ain't got the same mush!
I got plenty of brain bits, thank you very much. Wouldn't be solving all this occult mysteries if I didn't.
Ready to see twin brother Billy?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, this way! There he is, Charlotte! This is twin brother Billy! Hiya, brother!
Oh my god. How the fuck is this twins?
Brother's friend Charlotte! She is one of the aliens that you make portrayals for.
Sup?
Someone's got grumpy baby syndrome.
No, man.
I don't think this is right.
What's the matter? It's Billy.
Yeah, but did he always look like that? Sounds like he's in a lot of pain.
Torment!
Wait a minute. I feel like I've seen this before. That's not Billy! That's a giant vat of primordial ooze! You're siphoning it out of the goddamn air! Lizzie, step back. I'm putting a stop to this goofy bullshit. I don't think that's goofy, but... Ow! Sorry, they didn't show like a pin clip right there. Like right here. I guess it was hidden like under her hair. Ow, fuck! Fucking ouchie, boo-boo bastard, that hurts!
There's a third person there! We gotta save him!
Ugh, look at her eyes. Ow! That must be really painful. With you in spirit, Lizzie. Just gotta, there's a shred that remains of my eyeballs. Which are like 40% of my head. Ouch! Oh man. Look at all that blood coming out her eyes. Oh man. Cheering you on, Lizzie? Lizzie? Now her eyes kind of looks like she just dove into a pool with a bunch of bleach. Okay. I'm saying double. And also my left eye has x-ray vision because left Lizzie has no bumper checking. Or pig kills, so I guess there's an X-pigtail vision. This is the most sensible explanation.
Sean, this is twin brother Billy! I guess he was trapped in the human bird. I'm gonna tell you that now. Billy, this is friend Shana!
Hello. Thanks for saving me.
No problem. So, why were you in there? Did you know about this, Lizzie?
I don't know. He's always he always looked like Dad. He worked for the university since we were born. Me and they were performing a test on, see how extinguishers talk to y'all. Brother Billy, I guess they wanted photos from.
They stuck me in a goo right after I was born. After I said I didn't want to open portals to York Shoggoth, they said they let me out after I opened the good portal. Sort of extraction. But I never once did open a good portal to York. Plenty of bad portals though, through the bad in-betweens to try to scare off the university, but never a good one.
Brave brother Billy is brave brother Billy.
So, why not just open a portal to York Shoggoth and have him let you out?
He's kind of a cockbag.
This. We like this mission. Young would ruin it.
Then why would the university want to bring him here in the first place? Shit's dumb.
Maybe they wanted to get all the Yogg knowledge. He does know everything.
Even after the tier prospectors went all crazy, go nuts after hearing his messages?
They do a lot of stuff after folks go all crazy and go nuts. So they got those research stations and got up, didn't they?
Well, in my humble opinion, this is all a big old barrel of bullshit. It's one of those things to put yourself in danger or whatever for the sake of learning new stuff about evil stuff, but more and more the university is forcing innocent folks into it, which is just evil as the evil stuff. And using evil is the combat evil is basically the dumbest shit in the universe.
Evil!
Evil.
Yeah, evil. And I want answers. I gotta get back to university and crack some skills until I get an explanation for all this crap. I can make a portal to send you back to the university if you want. No more portals. At least until I can figure this shit out. Missy, get all the university staff out here. Make some excuses for Billy being sick or something. Billy, make sure you don't get seen by any humans. I'm heading back to the university. That, for some reason, was the final straw for the little witch girl. To torture an innocent little, really ripening cosmetic abomination was just too evil. Oh, she has a nice dress. Look at her face, like. The little witch girl's notions that everyone was inherently good were shot out of the cannons of dumb naivety. At this point in the story, Eddie and me were drinking delicious cocktails on the beach out of big coconuts. The lesson here is that sometimes it's easy to avoid the apocalypse. Just hide at the beach. So, to recap, primordial ooze is the ingredient everything on Earth made out of, is what's causing the mutagenic atmosphere in New England. It's what they were sucking out of people's brains in New Orleans, and it's what Lacey's brother Billy was imprisoned at Dunwich. And it's what the little witch girl has been manipulating with her magic eyes all this time. But this story clearly has a happy ending. The little witch girl is alive, standing right beside me, so it must be a happy ending week. Well, you have to be alive to ruin everything, which is what this story is about. So hush yourself. So the little witch girl returned to the university out for blood. But what she did not realize was that she was playing right into the hands of the bad guys. Now, there's one thing intelligent, university-educated bad guys are good at, it's mental trauma. One shudders to think what they did to the poor little witch girl. It was more enjoyable than being baptized in bleach by a 6-foot-tall Cockney gorilla. At least they let me wear a straitjacket. So try not to think or shudder about what I'm going to tell you what happened to the little witch girl. Because you'll shudder to think too, and all the shuddering will emanate a vibration frequently professionally attuned to the discussion of concrete. And I'm not getting my code dirty digging a bunch of audience members out of the subsequent Rebel Week. Wish I had Rebel. Getting me to run around, helping them do all this evil shit. Oops. Oops, some ass. That's what I'm gonna do. What the hell is that?
What's up, Charlotte? I like you to be stopping around here screaming.
Okay, where should I begin? The university put Lizzie's brother in a giant vat of primordial ooze to torture him into opening portals for him, convincing the other Dunwichers to building a facility dedicated to siphoning ooze out of the goddamn air. Which, by the way, is in the air thanks to a goddamn storage screw-up on their part, and rather than evacuating New England, they let people get mutated in order to study them. And top of all that, they got a guy in New Orleans kidnapping people and stealing ooze out of their goddamn brains with a giant goofy ass syringe. So I'm gonna go punch that face.
Sure! Just calm yourself down a touch. Come sit down and I'll explain before you get yourself shot.
At that, I want some answers, hence the punch in the face.
Charlotte, you come arms like noodles and you never thrown a punch in your life. I'll give you some answers if you just just give me a second.
Fine. Lead the way.
Look, I hate this stuff as much as you do. That's why I came to work for him, because I figured I could change it from the inside. Gotta do my part. I guess these guys see witchcraft as amateur hour compared to the occult science. But when I saw what they were doing with primordial ooze, Charlotte, that stuff was amazing. Like second renaissance for humanity. Amazing. And that's why I put in a good word for you, because it was the only explanation for yourself, for your eyes. I mean, whenever you make someone forget something, or make development an eye twitch, or plop a cat, you're messing with the ooze in their heads. I know there's no excuse for what the Miskatonic's done, but they're on the brink of something incredible, and you could be the key to all of all. Think about it. Rather than helping a few people around town, you could help all the humanity. Isn't that what our cult is all about? Helping people?
Well,
don't say it all at once!
are you fucking serious? Tens of thousands of people across New England remain mutated, and you call that helping people? Kidnapping people and stealing brains, Raymond? And who the hell knows what else? That ain't some hard sacrifices bullshit. That's straight up evil. Humans are supposed to be the good guys. There's enough monsters out there already. What the fuck are you talking about?
Charlotte, please! It's for the greater good!
There it is. The greater good. Romaine, I'm going to find Darius, and I'm gonna stick my entire foot up his ass until he shuts this place down. Hopefully you'll come to your senses before I have to shove my other foot up your ass. Oh, hello, Charlotte. What can I do for you today? You can tell me where the hell Darius is, and explain to me why you put Lizzie's brother in a giant vat of goddamn permanent ooze. How about that? I speak for Dr. Valentine on this matter. You have no authority to speak to him. As for Billy, his refusal to cooperate with us led to his incarnation. He refuses to bring young Charlotte to our dimension, so you fucking tortured him. Are you aware that he ruins the universe, right? He also contains all knowledge, past, present, and future, of all dimensions and all universes within him. You understand why we consider him as an asset for this learning establishment. So rather to figure out different solutions, you just torture a little goat fungus thing until he does what you want? Or whatever the fuck Billy is? Yes. Clearly. Fine. I quit. And I'm calling the cops. I assure you, our scientific inquiries are observed by permitted on federal and international level. And you are required to give 2 weeks notice? Well, then I'm gathering my sisters in a coven, and there ain't nothing worse than a whole bunch of pissed off witches. After 2 weeks, you got 2 weeks before my sisters and me come and shut this place down. Old school style. Trying to stop me. Well, nothing would give our staff more enjoyment than giggling of a naked woman chanting amateur hexes at us. You are contractually obligated to remain on the premises until your dismissal. And you are slated to important to be dismissed. Ah, come on, don't be dicks. It's proven in difficulty that I seem to be linked to emotions rather than any manipulating cerebral mechanism. She has to want to do it. Torture? Largely infected, at least the ones we've used. Electrotherapy, transstimulation, contact, transnucleation submission. She's a weirdo. Abe's bashing rocks. Well, we figured we asked you to look after her. As the member of the staff with the least respect for humanity. Maybe you can get her to cooperate. Corroborate what they ruined her. Corroborate what they crumbled her. Your penchant for obligation is fascinating little quirk of species. Fine. I will make the little witch girl cooperate. There are staff members between here and there that have documents on her, but they've been passing them around. Something to consider before you talk to her. Completely unnecessary, but fine. I will collect your little documents. What happens after this is all over? If it's successful, how do we spread ourselves across America? The girl will come around. Don't you worry. We just need one outsider and she's perfect. Did you even think that we'd see the day Cavachine within our mutations would finally be reversed? And just when I was getting used to them. You have a file on our latest patient, correct? Sure, boss. Hand over, Cecile. Here you go, sir. Some good light reading. Name, Charlotte Effett Lestrange. That's an awesome middle name. Effett, sorry. Effett. I can't think of a middle name. Just Effett. Height, 5'6". Age 22. Hair black. Eyes? Don't know. Nationality? American French. Summary? Subject spent her formative years as a member of the Shove Cult and Witchcon. As a result, Subject is deeply dedicated to the cult's tenets of sharing compassion with humanity. You know what? I'm gonna find out if this cult does exist. Or if it's made up. Let's see. Ah. Oh, here it is. Whoa. Often associated with the phrase the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, the deity in the Cthulhu mythos of P.H. Okay, so yeah, all this stuff is from this writer, H.P. Lovecraft. The only name of which P.H. Lovecraft referred to was Lord of Wood, the Whisper of Darkness. I don't think they mentioned that in the game. Because the Erythral classified Shub as a great one, but the Call of Cthulhu role-playing games. Wait, huh? Hold on a second. Wait. Nah. Subject is generally cheerful and good-natured, though naive and easily manipulative. As Subject left the education system, early to join her cult, Subject has relatively low intelligence and common sense compared to women of her own age. Subject is deeply fascinated with the occult, having becoming a witch at an early age, and exudus a curious of inquisition disposition to supernatural abominations that would drive other civilians insane at the sight. Subject has the ability to manipulate primordial ooze using an unknown mechanism in her eyes. Subject was brought to the attention of the university by a fellow member of her cult, one Roman Fletcher. Why did she get the eyes? What a waste of fantastic mutation. What? Jealousy? She's got to be the martyr of humanity, and you're stuck with sausages growing out of your back? The fire, please. History. Age 3. Subject sneezes, reveals her black eyes. Parents forgot Subject's middle name, renamed Effet. Oh yeah, so it wasn't just like, we can't think of it, just Effet. They just actually forgot her middle name. Age 5. Subject attends school, tests poorly, often found socializing with mutated children, inquiring about their disabilities. Age 8. Subject displays a natural affinity for the occult, seems not distressed by knowledge of monsters or entities. Age 9. Subject is taken out of school to become a cultist in the Chestnut Witch Coven, then mother informed of her abilities, reminding you to keep the Covenant's affiliation with the Miskatonic a secret. Age 15. Fulfilling indoctrined by the cult's ideologies of spreading peace and harmony, then mother informs the university that the training of her eyes is going poorly. Kinda makes you wonder how many official ladies our little university really has. There's gotta be independent partners all over the world, right? The papers. Sure thing, boss. Here you go. Sorcerer has been indoctrinated by the officially Chestnut Witch Coven and has fully accepted their doctrine of peace and harmony. As a result, subject seems to relatively selfless, going out of her way to help others. Thought intentionally and inquisitively and curious of the occult, subject's lack of a classical education and low intelligence counter her ability to think critically and objectively. This could be cause for concern during the final stages of the project. As a result, it is suggested that subject should be gradually exposed to our primordial ooze plants by setting subjects on small false assignments. If subject does not understand our cause after these assignments, subjects will have the physical coerced into working with us.
Thirst! Before we get in there, remember, torture didn't work. We need to be compassionate. She'll come around once we explain what we're doing here.
Oh yes, I believe I have something that will convince her.
He kind of reminds me of what's that anime called where something assassinate, like they're trying to assassinate their teacher. He has like tentacles. He has like a huge smile and beady eyes. He's yellow. That's what he kind of reminds me of, sort of.
What is that?
Ow! Ow! I bit my tongue! Ow!
Liquid compassion.
Yeah, I think this is another one of those scenes I wasn't able to, that didn't record at all. Sherlock awoke to the sound of distant heartbeat. The concrete beneath her was warm and moist. As though licked clean by some vast tongue. And beyond her cell door came a chorus of rasping, heavy breathing through a thousand drooling, clenched jaws. The atmosphere was thick and with sweat, and a drafty cathedral ambience of the cool concrete corridors was replaced now by the unmistakable presence of flesh. As the door to her cell creaked open, Charlotte soon discovered that she was no longer bound by those chafing leather straps, though found her fingers far too numb to think she had loosened them herself. Looking to the light edging from the cracking Through the crack in the door, Charlotte noticed something fleshy and glistening retreating from her cell. The air outside her torso was inviting, like a lover's lap. Thick, palpable, it floated Charlotte's nose and blurred her vision. Her senses obscured into an ambience of warm autumns and cigarettes at sunset, dog fur and fresh cut grass, strawberry ice cream and sipping late, the smell of fresh bread and new books. I don't know what that smells like. Her head swam with the feelings of nostalgical being and feeling loved. Huh. It's kind of nice here. The writing on Tendrils paintings confirm sentence that of seaside villages, quiet bars, log fires warming countryside cottages, and morning rains. Charlotte felt at home, more than she ever had before. An intoxicating, addictive feeling of being wanted and cherished and loved. And it didn't make sense, but Charlotte was home and everything was going to be okay. This place is awesome! I could just wrap myself in these lovely tentacles. Wait a minute. Nah, never mind. I want to go deeper. It feels right to go deeper. The pulsing tubes of quivering meat painted yet more portraits of Charlotte's adulated mind, of joyous, loving past of childhood, milestones, and wonderful achievements, of forming friendship at kindergarten, of new puppies, of school tests passed with flying colors, and graduating college. More turbo words hanging in the air of the perfect job, perfect home, the perfect husband of... Wait, that never happened. I did terrible at school. I never had any friends. I never had a puppy, or a job, or a boyfriend, let alone a husband. I went to school to become a witch. And flat lot of a good what did me, huh? First ever real. Wait, hold on a second. First ever real job, and they fucking abduct me and take all my stuff and threw me in here. And now even the fucking walls are laughing at me? Aww. I just want to throw this over to her shoulders, give her some ice cream, and just hold her. Alright, calm down. There's gotta be a way out. Just keep going. Just keep going. There she is. Running with her tits out.
Ah! There you are! Well, why don't you finally join us?
Ramin, what happened to you? What do you mean, us? Where is everyone? Oh.
trying to congratulate
Congratulate me? For what?
You did it, Charlotte! You fixed everything! Well, you know almost everything!
What are you saying, Romany?
Oh, go on, Charlotte!
Aww. What? How?
Oh, it was wonderful, Charlotte! We tried everything to get you to use your eyes on us! Hypnosis! Hallucinations, torture! We tried putting it against, but we were getting desperate. But after I found ran out, particularly putting lysergic acid, we asked you what you wanted. And it worked! You simply said that you wanted everyone to love each other and be kind to each other and send me with your eyes!
Oh. If I can keep them talking, maybe I can mutate them back when they were distracted. So, what's it like?
Oh, sure, it's incredible to be connected, truly connected, at a symptomatic level to 1,000 friends and family, sharing 1,000 secrets a minute, all your hopes and fears, all your joys and embarrassing memories, literally your entire life bared for all to see, with everyone bearing theirs, civilization, and forever, every sensation, physically,
Ow!
mentally, and emotionally, rippling across the vast network of interconnected minds and bodies.
Ow! Ow, my neck! Ow!
Did you know that the process of time is dictated subconsciously by the human mind? That the duration of a minute can be squeezed to a second or stretched to a decade? That's why drowning sailors see their entire lives flash before their eyes, while the Miskatonic shamans spend years exploring their minds during 15 minutes. That's a Salvia deform.
We have spent the 20 years looking at our memories, living together our past tragedies, bathing in total bliss.
Huh. That actually sounds pretty rad. But why are you not just a warped face of a mass of bruised meat, Roman? Like everyone else?
Well, we needed a fix for the rest of the plan! And between the emotional orgies and the, actual orgies, we had a little debate, and we decided that I was the most goddessy. That is, the one that looked most like a goddess.
I guess that makes sense. Wait, what plan?
Expansion, of course!
No. Why are my eyes working? What did they do to me?
Sure, think about it. The Chestnut Covenant was great and all, but we're never going to convince the entire world to stop being awful to each other. If we're to absorb the human race, there'd be more suffering, no more bigotry, no more hatred, just an entire of quiet bliss until the sun swallows the planet. If you let us out, we can double our mass every day. Within 27 days, we'll have absorbed both North and South America. A quick swim across the Atlantic, and we'll have the world a week later. The entire world connected, Charlotte. Can you imagine a greater paradise? All we need is for you to build that portal down here, large enough for us to get out of this sanitarium. All we need is for you to get the Dowages to build a portal down here, large enough to get us out of the center.
Wait, I thought we did that.
We're not as squishy as we thought we'd be. Sliding into a large bone here. Get bit through the access into the Miskatonic underground tunnel network.
Ow, my neck. But what if they don't want to be absorbed? I mean, I'm literally your first customer, and I'm not feeling the sales pitch. Fuck.
Well, of course you're on the fence, Charlotte. You're just a push with a scrambled brain. But think of it all. There are normal people out there. The homeless, the jobless, the desperate, and suicidal.
To be avoided, right? To be avoided, to be sure about being good and right. No negotiation, not that, not that, nothing but the embrace of loving community.
And everyone admitted, but saying an individual will change their tune after a brief swallowing.
What? If they've done something to my eyes, my only option is to talk my way out of this and go get help.
Oh, come on now, Sean! Everyone's reverse Doge will quickly change their tune once they're part of the community. I mean, we'll be blanketing the entire world with our third mass, so the only other option would be starving to death. We're no monsters, Charlotte!
You can't just force people to join you guys. No, because it's wrong. It doesn't matter how lonely it is inside your community, and it doesn't matter how terrible it is on the other side. You have to be free to make their own choices and think their own ways. And if their choices are assholey, dealing with the assholiness be brings the groovier people closer together and pushes the assholes further away. It always does. But just robbing everyone of their individuality and absorbing everyone just takes away the promises of the future. Oh, forcing everyone to be as good as they are today prevents them from potentially being even better tomorrow. And it's mean. And absorbing assholes doesn't make them something better. It just makes you an asshole.
So rather than ushering in a new age of human unity, you're saying we should just keep this incredible thing to ourselves?
I mean, yeah. Would that be better? To not have this stranger swimming around inside your whatever?
Yeah, not happening! This is the next stage for human evolution. It might be a rough for the first few years, but the slow and temporary mankind. But it'll all be worth it once everyone's a part of it. Yeah, not happening. This is the next stage of evolution, Charlotte. It might be rough for the first few years, but with the slow, temporary consuming of all mankind, but it'll be all worth it once everyone's a part of it. Trust us, Charlotte. This is what's best for humanity.
Ego is a point. Negativity and mostly good. People across the neighborhood. It would be in our best interest to pull toxicity from the community.
Shun the assholes and only let grubby people in?
Heh, sounds familiar.
Explore ourselves. Let those that wish to see us out join our community.
Hey, now there's an idea! How about this, Sean? You let a few people know that the university is now accompanied to a living heaven. Get the rumor started, and everyone that wants to shed responsibilities of life can come down here and, decide for themselves if they want to join us.
So you'll just stay here? Not bust out and swallow the whole world?
Nah! You're right! If we force the world to conform to our standards, we're only gonna get more and more toxic. If we're going to save the world, we can't become the douchebags that we're trying to save from.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides, as word goes out that heaven is real and hidden under the basement of the Miskatonic, people will flock and be absorbed anyway. We will swallow the world obligate at a slightly slower rate pace. Those we deem toxic can be left outside alone until they adjust their behavior.
Yeah, sure. As long as you're not forcing folks. Wait. Where do you say we are?
Another university. The in-house sanitarium.
Huh. Guess that's better than renting, huh? So I'll come visit sometimes, I guess.
And you know you will join us one day, Charlotte.
Yeah, probably not. Bye, guys. Wow. Everyone's really gone. Aw. Oh, hey, Charlotte. Annie? What's it for, love? You look like a severe bullock. You think you absorbed into the monster? What monster? The monster the rest of the staff turned into? The thing in the basement that they call the next stage in human evolution? The vast network community of the like-minded individuals that wanted to absorb the entire world into the mass of some terrible act of philosophy. The thing that was worth experimenting on me for? The thing my friend betrayed me to become? You know, that thing? No. They only really telling me the lunch menu for the day. So you'll turn the staff into monsters? Can I see? Just one big monster and I don't think I want to ever go back downstairs. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, sweets. Well, is it dangerous? Are they in pain? Do you mind help with something? Well, no. They seem super into it, actually. And they told me they were going to, you know, break out and absorb everyone on Earth. And they let me go, so I guess they weren't lying. Then how about you take a minute to breathe and calm rest your weary knock. Yeah, you're right. I barely knew anything about anyone. Tell me about yourself. Well, I was born in London, but we moved out to the West Country because Dad wanted to be a farmer. He was an accountant. My mom looked after me and my brother. Turns out the only thing Dad could grow was carrots, so me and my brother would spend all day up the market selling carrots for, you know, real food. I remember when I brought home my first girlfriend. My dad was so psyched that I was into girls. Every father's dream. He tore out every carrot in the garden and made the whole family eat this joint stew, this bright orange sludge. Best thing I've ever eaten. Then the cannibalism started spreading from London. Feral folks started showing up, and we all joined in, of course. Suddenly, people didn't want carrots anymore. Don't know why. Then they went great with matchstick. One day, some American blockpots puts a notice upon the town's bulletin board promising money for the test subjects to come to Massachusetts. I just wanted to collect my earrings and go home. But my brother's such a big bucket, they went and hired him as a monster hunter. What's a feral folk? People that just ate too much. There's a normal lads that sort of just enjoy the chaos, go to the pub, cheese and onion crisps, shag and landlord's boy, quick murder on the slaughter, barbecue tomorrow if the weather's good for it. And then the pharaohs say bug out the pub. Let's just perch outside and wait for the first doozy sort who waddles out for a pass and tear them to pieces. No one made? Cannibal apocalypse, and there's still a pub? I guess you're gonna enjoy it. So what are the requirements for becoming a witchy pair? More allowed in? Well, you need to be brainwashed into thinking that the world is fundamentally broken and you and your coven are the only people who can fix it. And chicken soup. Chicken soup. You spend all night out in the rain dancing around in the Nikki. You're gonna want a lot of chicken soup. If you come up with a unique recipe, you're in. Toes. Huh? Chicken and toast soup. Suck the toe meat off like chicken wings. Like, yum 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 yum. Yeah, that definitely is a unique recipe. Maybe at midnight for your complimentary artificial sense of belonging and frostbitten ass. So now that you're saved the day, are you going to go back to your coven? Get some frogs? That's Princess, and I wouldn't call merging the entire university into a giant tentacle monster with my eyes saving the day. With all the horrible stuff that they justified by saying it's for the greater good, and without, I'd call putting a stop to that saving the day. It's just lucky I talked them out of busting out the university and observing everyone, and they only stopped out of self-interfacing interest, keeping out toxicity or whatever. If they get the idea, that will all be worth it. The whole planet is in danger. The whole planet's in danger. And you can just use your eyeballs on them again, right? Zap them with mush? That's the weird thing. Mine don't work anymore. I tried to zap them and nothing. I guess I'm normal now. You know, my whole life I've been just surrounded by people who I thought were like me. I like going to school with the other mutated kids. I like my coven. I thought we were going to save the world. And when they told me to go to work for the biggest occult university in America, I was excited. This place sounded super cool. And I thought it was full of more folks like me. Folks who wanted to help people. But it's all fucked up. Even the people whose ideals agreed with have these malicious agendas inside of them. It sucks. So I'm done with people. I'ma just get away with my civilization. The Mount Herman method. I like it. You can borrow some of my hair and make a nice beard. Actually, I was thinking like... Do you remember that thing about going to England and the shotgun, the umbrella stand, and the pea green oven and the polka dot dress? Because that sounds, you know, kind of cool. I could get a dress at the Alba. Really? Would I, like, fit in there? Well, no, you're a yike. We need to fix your accent. Say blimey. Blimey. Terrible. But I still gotta figure out what to do with the monsters in the basement. First you gotta pack your stuff up and get out of this straitjacket, my lovely. Yeah, I guess you're right. I kinda can't believe we're doing this. I'm kinda like nervous, you know? I've never been outside New England, and now I'm going to Old England? Bloody bugger. Boogie Irish bugger biscuits. Am I doing it right? Well, you got the topics down. Are you gonna get ready too? Well, let's see. Shirt. Yep, I'm ready. You're also wearing shorts. Huh, where'd you know? Well, we're probably gonna need some cash dollars at some point. Boat tickets, lunches, stuff like that. I kinda like her lady boxers. Plus, if I'm gonna be Charlotte Strange, human girl, I'm gonna need some non-witchy stuff. Jeans and whatnot. I snuck a few paychecks on the way out. It's not like anyone here will need them. Don't remind me. I need a brain scope after what happened in the basement. Hopefully being a million miles away will help. You say they are super into it. Plus you got to save the world and all that box. Guilt-free transaction in my book. Yeah, I guess. You know, if we're going to go on sick marriage adventures, we should probably say something nice about each other. At least once. What's a nicer word for, succulent? Okay, so we'll put that on hold. Day 3 without morning announcements. I'm frightened, Charlie. I'm scared, alright? We were big fish in a small pond back in Tucson, sure, but we were happy. We had milkshakes, we had the crick, we had a dame in each arm, and changed for the moving pictures every night. Damn it, Charlie. We were here, New York goddamn city, and I hope you're happy. I've been shot, Charles. I've been shot, but it hurts the worst in my heart. I miss Tucson, Charlie. I miss home. Don't you dare wash my blood off your hands. What the hell? Was that Mindy? Oh, of fucking course. The lunatic with the microphone still is alive. Wish your boy go she's out of a job, by the way. She won't figure it until a couple of weeks after her wages paid packet doesn't arrive. Oh. What a shame that would be. So, let me get this straight. You were hired as a security guard for a week. And within a week, you managed to regularly disobey the security protocol by entering a classified primordial ooze extraction facility without the proper clearance, steal the valid possessions of a Miskatonic off-site employee, stop the transport of individual supplies and equipment to the platoon of Link by dismantling portal product propagation in Dunwich, destroy the most prestigious occult science school in North America, and convert the entire facility and students' body of said establishment into a mutated abomination of flesh and tentacles hosted by your best friend. And rather than solve any of those problems, you're taking a half-feral Cockney cannibal who you met when she professed to wanted to eat the lower half of your body on a romantic vacation to elope in a country overrun by psychopathic man-eaters. Hello, Annie. Hello, Minnie. God, she has some really big boobs. Oh man, both of them do. My God. Now wait a heckin' minute. First of all, the only reason they hired me was to use my eyeballs for their creepy bullshit. Secondly, the primordial ooze extracting whatever was torturing kidnapped locals with fear experiments and cutting their brains out to suck the goo out with giant syringe. Thirdly, the Dunwich's portals were created by keeping Lizzie's twin brother in a vat of primordial ooze, keeping him trapped in a gooey. So let him know. So let him out. The monster in the basement, which, by the way, is a fucking sanitarium for performing experiments on nutty folks, was a result of them using my ooze-warping eyeballs, and it worked just the way they wanted to. And I only took that dead Rennie stuff cause the deep one is all belong to a final escape that horrible place. Wait, I think I read it wrong. It sounds weird. And even more, in my defense, everyone really seems to enjoy being a big gross monster. Like, really a lot. Gymnastic fun times from what I saw. And if it's any consolation, if I took a chunk of her, I'd probably get dysentery. That dress is 12 seconds old. Be that as it may, I now find myself quite a cushy number. You may have heard that I recently acquired tenure. Yeah, you're screaming into my brain every morning over the Tony gave me an inkling. Congratulations, by the way. I've spent my years examining every single thing that occurs on this campus. Every experiment, every spell, every intention, every miracle. Portals teams to Laney prepare for the Dunwich on Thursdays, the Morgues in the Experiment on Fridays, ability materials for engineering department explosions arrive on the 3rd. Corrupted lab codes are incarcerated every second Wednesday. Outpost radio checks is from 6 to 7. Teams to investigate missing checks-ins leave on the next day. The Berserkers head to the bank on the 28th. Thursday is Taco Night. It was your bum. Suck on it. I meant your bum. Is this the time? Like a pork chop. You wanna know how we say grass is like a Sunday dinner in America? You look nice. Well, you look like a coiled up shit. You just happen to have a succulent bum. Don't make me laugh. When we were getting scolded at cheese. Aw. Shut up. Well, if you're so shoved down in the, about the university runs, why don't you run it? You're probably good at it. Being a complete coward and whatnot. Because the university requires staff. And where is our staff currently? Charlotte Strange? We would like to know this too, we? And that's where we are today. In an exciting story, full of twists and turns, friendship forged, and broken secrets uncovered, dark plans thwarted, and lessons learned.
Okay?
So why did I ask this? Well, most of the facility concealed into a massive mirror. Out of the rest of us, you're the most senior of the highest ranking member. So you're in charge of Miskatonic. If you want to be, I mean. Since you and Billy are generally connected to Yoggoth's Charlotte, you have all the knowledge of the known universe at the disposal. Which means you're more investigative spirits and share members of the public. No more monsters of autopsy. No more permanent ooze collecting or partial making. No more evil stuff for greater good. You can start making real leaps in occult science and technology with you guys at helm.
Well, sorry, make us glitches.
You can have as many as you like.
Okay, let's get started.
You know what? A grilled cheese, that sounds nice.
Hey, Ma! A grilled cheese!
I want one now! What is she doing in there? I never know what she's doing in there. Yeah, and these are the credits. And there's after this. I want to show like all the people who are involved into this game because Logan, is that real? Like Logan Butt? Yeah, I think these like they do their full name. Like Reading Owl. Shishi Poot. Yeah, these aren't real names, or some of them might be, or just Tom. It's not just Tom, but it's Tom. Frost, Joseph, James. Gone? Goon? Gone? Or Kevin Wolfpash. I've been the 3 Ys. Hey Ma! It's delicious! Fuck! That's just as I thought. And I was under the impression you would join the world.
I saw him talking about the virus, the few toxic elements out of the community. And now talking the virus must be ready.
Yes, I'm entirely sure she will. Or perhaps she'll leave you down here and run off with her sharp-toothed gorilla companion. What? Why would she do that? Possibly because she sees you as a repugnant mass of flesh with these sort of ideals no one should lock in a basement. Possibly. It seems like she's fine with that.
Must make you come up with
Oh, I have no power over them. They listen to the little one, and the little one listens to the girl. But I have an idea of my own. We don't need your ideas, Theros! Just go out and tell the world that we're here! Our selection process will do the rest! Ah, yes. I assume you will be personally screening every single person on Earth to determine any personality flaws? All 2 billion of them? Oh! Right! Fine! What's your plan? In Luin of spreading heaven across the world, or Ambassador will travel from city to city, creating eventually communities of flesh. This can be observed as your little selection process demands. Those found to be
Apocalypse can be absorbed in a single entities, whereas those found to be toxic can be let to rot. Doesn't that sound like fun?
In theory, that work. But I refuse to be severed from heaven. And even if I accepted to remove myself to create individually, means glow with brighter shut its eyes. Which we don't have.
No, you don't. Would you like him? Alas, how do you feel?
To Flagrant and I were in bliss. There is an emotional monetary of commitment and pieces that is separated with sincerity. I'm still connected to it. I refuse to leave heaven. I just wonder if this is going to work.
That's a strange thing about humans. Like-minded individuals allows coverage to share their common interests, only attempt to outdo each other's knowledge or passion for other subjects, which leads to mild thoughts becoming extremely righteous causes and sense of antagonism and hostility towards others. What are the hells of religion, or the far wings of politicals, if not sensible ideas of rotting in the confines of human minds? Have you heard of a European talk about their football? Trust me, you humans are incredibly predictable. You will jump at the chance of being connected to another vast, neutral community. The only thing to fear is that you'll find a way to ruin it. Are you ready to go?
Sure. Where to?
And that is it. Again, I really hope Rapscalion continues with the Miskatonic. Artwork is so good, it's funny, the writing is awesome. And I hope you like this video, and if you do,
Hit the like button.
and if you have watched this all the way through, then holy shit, I can't believe you watched this whole thing. But don't forget to subscribe for some more videos, and I hope I'll see you next time, because I am out of here!